how's it going? Coach Chris, Team Criticalbench, here in the compound with Sarah DeMarco, who is an NPC bikini competitor, and we're gonna go over a bunch of advanced ab exercises. That's why you clicked on this video, because you wanna see some advanced ab exercises. But before we get to some of the best ones, I just wanted to quickly talk with Sarah about what she does in her ab training, because as you can tell, her abs are pretty dialed in. She's just days away actually from a show. What, 2 days away?
Yeah.
Yes.
This Friday.
So she's major carb depletion right now. She's very excited tomorrow she can have a few carbs. So yeah, I know. Look how she just lights up at the thought of having a carb. But tell them briefly what you were telling me earlier about your ab training, like frequency and how you go about training your abs.
Okay, so you don't need to train abs every day, but 3 times a week is probably a good amount of time, 3 to 4 days. And I like to do them before my workout so I'm not tired afterwards and kind of get lazy. So for about 10 to 15 minutes, I pick about 3 to 4 different exercises and I go ahead and get those over with, and I'm warmed up and ready to start my compound movements and whatever I'm training that day.
Yeah. And because she's doing like more advanced stuff, she's not just doing like your standard crunch or a basic sit-up or something like that. She's doing stuff like mountain climbers or hanging leg raises and some of the things that you're gonna see. It kind of gets your whole body kind of fired up and warmed up anyway, right? So it's almost like you're doing it as almost like a warm-up for everything else. So it's waking up all those core muscles, but she's not going to the point of like total fatigue where her other lifts are compromised. But like she said, she's not saving these abdominal exercises for the end of a workout when you're kind of tired and ready to like be done with your workout as it is and ready to just, you know, quit. So very cool. So let's get to some of these really cool advanced exercises that Sarah's gonna show you. Okay, so Sarah's gonna start with some hanging leg raise variations. So I'll help her up here on this nice big box. She's gonna grab, yeah, right there. She's gonna start with just a traditional knee tuck or knee raise, hanging knee raise. So she's just pulling the knees up and back down, slow and controlled. Not gonna wear her out too much because we got a lot to show you. So that shows you and demonstrates the control that you need when you're doing that exercise. She wasn't swaying, she was, you know, in between each rep, she was hanging still. So that's really what you're driving after to make sure that you're firing those abs on the way up and the way down. So now we're gonna go ahead and do a single leg. So raising a leg, a straight leg, alternating, okay? So one leg up and down, one leg up and down. We're gonna do one more on each side. So the down leg helps to stabilize the body and keep you from swaying too much. Excellent, and rest for a second, good. So that's a great way for some people if they find that they're swaying too much with the knee, pulling both knees, that they can just go with the single leg, okay? And then the most advanced out of this would be pulling both legs up at the same time, straight leg raise. Requires a lot of body control. I remember when I first tried doing this exercise years and years ago. Go ahead and do one more, please. Excellent. I was swaying all over the place. I just didn't have the strength in my abdominal wall to lower my legs down slowly like she's able to and just not be like just all over the place. So control is huge with that particular exercise. So we're gonna transition down onto the floor and show you a series of different med ball advanced ab exercises. Okay, so I have Sarah here ready to roll with some med ball exercises, advanced ab exercises. So she's gonna get into a high plank position here. She's gonna start with a plank march. So right out of the gate, she's already created an unstable surface. Good. And down, up, and down. Good. Just a little bit. Yeah. You can go up as high as you want with the leg. 8 to 12 inches is fine. She's going up pretty high, which is fine as well. Good. So now that's a march, okay? Because you're alternating from leg to leg. Now another version of that is just to hold one of those legs off the ground. Okay, so it'd be just a static kind of exercise. So she's just gonna maintain one leg off the ground. Good. Now you've reduced your points of contact, right? The only thing on the ground right now is a med ball and one toe. And you wanna hold that for like 3, 5, even up to 10 or 20 seconds. Good. And then just make sure that you're doing an equal number or equal count for each side. So she'll do one more with the left leg raised. Good. And there's tremendous amount of effort going on through the midsection, rest. So it's a lot of core development going on right there, right? A lot of deep muscle firing. Yeah, she's feeling it, she's feeling it. She's like, please, can I have a carbohydrate? And, so now what we can do is go into a cross-body mountain climber. This is I would say, one of her favorite exercises, whether it's with a medicine ball or with her hands just on the ground. So she's gonna go back to the ball, and yeah, we can get this out of the way so it's not in your way at all. So she's gonna get up into high plank position again. Anytime you can plank, great. If you can plank with a round ball underneath your hands, even better. Great. And so she's rotating her hips to drive her knee towards her opposite elbow, pulling those obliques into the exercise a little bit more, okay? So a lot of stabilizing going on. She likes to do things slow and controlled with her ab training. Going to do one more on each side. Pull and pull. Oh, that's okay. It's good. She's feeling it. She's feeling it. And this is real deal. This is advanced abdominal training, and we've done a lot of these exercises already. So she's feeling it. Plus, it's like 138 degrees here in our gym during the summer months, so this is pretty great. Now what she's gonna do is she's gonna transition into a seated position. So sit right here facing that way. Great, okay? And I'm gonna give her this medicine ball, okay? Now what she's gonna do is she's gonna hold a V position, a V sit, with her legs up, and then she's gonna do a med ball press, okay? Again, we have a lot of it's a static exercise for the body, right? Holding this V position as she presses and lowers the ball. Just do like 2 more. Beautiful. Notice her body is just a perfect V right now. Her abs are working hard. And rest. Good. So that's an exercise there. I mean, if you're going slow, you might only be good for about 5 reps. If you want to speed it up and do a little faster tempo repetitions, maybe you get 10, 12, 15 reps out of that. Awesome exercise to do with a medicine ball or with anything. You could have a dumbbell or a kettlebell in your hands, anything that gives you some resistance to work with. Now we're going to transition into some ab wheel exercises. Okay, so now we're going to some ab wheel variations. We have 3 different ones we're going to show you. So Sarah's going to start with just a standard rollout, going out straight towards 12 o'clock, boom, and then back in, good. Now, if you're not as advanced as she is, you know, you might not be as comfortable rolling out that far. Some people roll like fully extending arms, like nose to the floor. Beautiful, lot going on with the hips there. And a big part of doing this exercise right, pay close attention on the next variation to how she maintains her hips. She has to make sure that her pelvis is in a posterior tilt rather than anterior tilt, because if the pelvis is tilted forward and we're creating an arch in our back, we're not properly engaging our abs. So it's very important that we rotate the hips properly to get those abdominals to fire the right way. So now we're gonna just go out to 11 and 1 o'clock. So instead of going straight out, she's just slightly changing the angle at which she's rolling, pulling those obliques into the exercise a little bit more, okay? Beautiful. And one more the other way. Excellent job. Awesome. Okay. And then there's a variation of ab wheel rollouts that Sarah likes to do herself that I hadn't really seen before. So I want her to show you this one. It's a little bit, it's almost like an oblique crunch. So she rolls out straight, but as she pulls it in, she kind of crunches her body like she's doing an oblique crunch at the top of the movement. And we'll do one more. kind of crunching in. So she's pulling in the side wall of the abs or the obliques as she angles her hips at the end of that movement. Very cool. And then lastly, we want Sarah to show you some really cool suspension abdominal exercises. So we're gonna go to the suspension straps and show you some variations with that. Okay, now I wanna show, or have Sarah show you, some suspension abdominal exercises. So she's gonna get down, again, into plank position. She's gonna put her feet in the straps, boom, boom, okay? And now she's gonna be up into high plank, and she's gonna just tuck. She's gonna pull her knees in and out. Excellent. Maintaining that perfect form as she comes out, flattens out, her body's a straight line, tucking the knees in. Go ahead and just do one more. Pull, good, okay? And then what she's gonna do after that, so don't get too comfortable, it's just a version of that exercise. So instead of pulling both knees at the same time, she's gonna alternate and she's gonna speed up the movement a little bit. So increase tempo. This makes it like a mountain climber or a floor sprint. Okay, so again, one foot in, other foot in. Always great when you have someone to train with that can help you put your feet up in these straps. Okay, great. And now pull, pull, good. Boom. And the more comfortable you get with this exercise, the faster that you can go with it. You can make it like a really kind of speedy exercise. Excellent. This really fires up the abdominals. Beautiful. And rest. Excellent. Good. And then lastly, which I think out of the three movements is the hardest, is the pike. And I've seen people attempt pikes. They don't always do a great job of them. The key to this one is to remember you're pulling your hips up into the air as high as you can as you maintain a straight leg or a stiff leg. So your setup is just the same. So hands are on the ground, feet go in the straps. Excellent. Good position, good. And then all she's doing is elevating her hips, driving her butt up into the ceiling, towards the ceiling, and pulling her feet towards her chest. Good. A lot of upper body strength here as well, right? So a lot of great arm and shoulder. I mean, you can see her arm muscles and her shoulder muscles. Obviously, she's ripped, so you can see her muscles really well, but her abs are working very, very hard. And relax. Excellent. So those are three advanced ab exercises to do with the suspension straps. Awesome. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed some of these advanced ab exercises over here in the squat rack monkey bar area. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to some, I don't wanna say easier stuff, because it's still advanced exercises, but these are gonna be ones that you can do at home with little or no equipment. And these are good for men and women. These are not gender specific by any means. These are all very good abdominal exercises that are advanced that you can do at the gym or at your house, and really most of them require just about nothing other than you and your body weight. So let's go ahead and show you some of these awesome advanced ab exercises. And there you have it. There's Sarah doing 20 or more advanced ab exercises, and start to incorporate those into your workouts. You might already be doing some of those, but I guarantee you're not doing all of those. So start doing those right away. I have something else for you. It's a free gift. It's called the 5 Best Core Killer Exercises. It's an awesome PDF, and it's right here. All you gotta do is click this box, enter your email. That report is yours. What else can they do?
Subscribe.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking here, and check out this other awesome ab video that I have for you. I know that you're gonna like that. We'll see you again next time.